up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am Liz, and I make lifestyle, vegan, minimalism, DIY style videos here on this channel. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss when I post a new video. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to keep a clean space and how to train yourself to be tidy and organized, because let me tell you, I am not a tidy person. Minimalism has really helped me in becoming much more cleaner and organized, just because I don't have as much stuff. And when you don't have as much stuff, you really don't get a dirty, like your space doesn't get really dirty, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be sharing with you all of my tips on how I keep my space clean for someone who is not a clean freak. My first tip is to declutter your space. If you haven't already taken the time to go through your belongings and your possessions, I highly encourage you to do this. You don't have to take a minimalistic approach and get rid of everything, but if you haven't gone through your stuff in a while, it's really beneficial to go through everything, clean everything out, reorganize things, make sure you're using everything that you have, and etc. This was the first thing that I did in my space, and it has made cleaning that much easier. I have much less stuff to dust around. I have so many less pairs of clothes to wash and then put away, and I got rid of all of my throw pillows, which makes making my bed in the morning a breeze. Which brings me to my second tip. Make your bed. Making your bed in the morning is going to make your room look that much cleaner. Even if you don't do anything else, a made bed will make your room look presentable and organized and like you have your life together. Someone who has a made bed every day, like they just look like they have their life together. So even if you don't, make your bed. I try to make my bed every morning unless it's a crappy day out and I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time in my bed. But other than that, if I'm getting work done, etc., I have a good excuse to make my bed every morning because it's my backdrop. So if I'm filming a video, I'm making the bed. My third tip is to put things back as soon as you are done using them. So whether this be dirty clothes, clean clothes, things that you have taken out to work on a project, it could be anything, literally, a board game, books, whatever. As soon as you're done using those items, put them back where they are supposed to go, because this is how things get messy. Things will pile up and before you know it, your room is a mess because you haven't been putting your dirty laundry in the hamper, you haven't been putting your clean clothes away. This, for me personally, is how my room gets to be messy. Is I hate putting things away like right away. I'm like, oh, I'll do it later or whatever. It usually takes like less than 5 minutes too, am I right? Like it takes 5 minutes just to put something away, but for some reason I just hate doing it. So I've really been trying to stick to this, and it's been making cleaning, like, I don't really have to do anything, you know? If you put that stuff away, there's really nothing for you to clean. My next tip is to do a 15-minute tidy up every day. Now, you'll realize that you really don't need to be doing this if you implement all of the other tips, because I noticed that just by tidying up my room for 15 minutes a day, my room was spotless. There would be days where my room was just so clean that I didn't have to do anything. And this is really helpful for someone who's trying to get into the habit of keeping a space clean by just taking 15 minutes. I mean, you can set a timer on your phone. You can play a few of your favorite songs. Like, you can do whatever you want to pass those 15 minutes. But it's such a short amount of time out of your day, and it will make such a big difference in the cleanliness of your space. And my last tip is to keep a log or keep track of when you have done bigger tasks, such as when you washed all of your dark clothes. You can also keep track of when you vacuumed last, which is really handy. I had not realized that I was not vacuuming enough until I kept track of it. You can keep track of when you last dusted, when you last changed your sheets. Those are just a few of the things that I keep track of. I easily keep track of those things in my bullet journal. I have a little habit tracker, and if I did those things on that day, I will just mark it off so I can easily look back and say, oh, it's been 5 days since I vacuumed. Maybe it's time to vacuum. If you don't have a bullet journal or you don't know what a bullet journal is, you can check out my bullet journal video. I'll link it in the cards, but you can easily just use a notebook to write this down or keep like a list on your refrigerator. But keeping track of when you did the things last has really helped me dust regularly and vacuum regularly, something that I was not good at before. So those are all my tips on how to keep a tidy space for someone who is not a tidy person. And even if you are a tidy person, maybe these tips will help you cut back on your cleaning time, because you really don't need to be spending that much time cleaning. Like I said, I've taken 15 minutes a day, and I've noticed that that's even more than enough time. So that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.